So here it is outside, and when I looked at the snapshot, it does seem to have a better image outside. So let's do it. Yeah. So there we go. And that is the spider plant. Now, that's a perennial. You can buy these seeds at the store. I recommend everybody buy seeds rather than buying them and putting them in the ground. You know, the new thing is that we're losing so many pollinators. And what's interesting about this, as I was cutting it, the seed pods were literally bursting over. So again, and I just want to do a close-up. Look at that. Just look at that. Look how interesting. Can you see that? How interesting. You see all the little purple? Yeah. That is so cool. And that is the blossom. It's just really cool, y'all. Anyway, and interestingly enough, it has a slight fragrance reminiscent of marijuana. So, again, those are the seed pods. I have some that are dry. And this is what they look like really dry. I didn't dry these out. I got these when I just pulled them off when they were dry. So, and they have the tiniest, I don't know if you could see that seed, but they, yeah, there they are. They have the tiniest little seeds right there. So I'll be not trying to take the sleeve off of them. I'll call them sleeve. But I'm not going to worry anymore. Because if you don't know, you don't know about taking things out of the pod. It's like, what did we do before you got here, girlfriend? So that is the spider flower. Now, I want to show you something else. And that's what it looks like. And it's cute. And it's wonderful. Ain't life grand? That is the seed pod of the spider flower bursting open. And you can see the seeds inside. A friend of mine said, nobody cares about that but you, Fatima. And I think it's beautiful. So, yeah, I do care about it. So, let's pan over back to the Queen Anne's lace. And remember, I showed you the dried Queen Anne's lace that looked like a basket. And this is what the flower looks like. And there's a big difference between the flower and the basket. But here's something I want to show you that I have in here with the Queen Anne's lace. This, I believe, is poison hemlock. Now, if you look at them close together and you weren't paying attention, I think it's poison hemlock. It may not be poison hemlock, but it's a pretty good guess. And the reason I say that it's probably poison hemlock is because what happens is they often grow the poison hemlock. There it is. That's a good shot. Actually, this is the back door open. And the Queen Anne's lace, which, by the way, the Queen Anne's lace is wild carrot. And I'm told that you can eat the roots. And if you see those little dark spots inside of it, they're seeds. This, I mean, I guess because I'm so careful, I haven't gotten poison yet. But they don't look that much alike to me. But I can understand how somebody could pick it up. But I haven't eaten anything that I've foraged in a long time because I don't get to go out in, you know, areas, the pristine areas. And so, but whatever this little plant is, which I believe is poison hemlock, because of the descriptions that I've read, it's cute. It's pretty. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what? That's one of the things you can, when you're trying to identify plants, you want information about the blossoms, like how many petals it has on it. So, anyway, poison hemlock. This is something that I've been watching for about the last 2 or 3 months. And waiting for it to bloom, finally thinking it never would, and it did. And the petals are a little, I don't want to be here. I'm glad I didn't cut too much of it. I think it's like F-R-E-E-S-I-A, freesia plant, that maybe somebody planted, or maybe it's just growing wild. But when I cut it, the petals were open and now they're drooping. So they didn't like being cut, so I won't cut them again. But look at that yellow and that green juxtaposed against each other. Isn't that wonderful? And I think I'm going to cut one, but I think these are seed pods. So I'll check that out and see. But I'm going to do some more research on this one and find out what it is. So I think that's it. I didn't, again, the money plant, no luck with that because it's finished. So, oh, this is what I want to show you. I knew it was something else. So here is a very beautiful, 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 beautiful plant. Can you see that? You know, I'm in my foraging zone, so the kitchen table's a little cray-cray. Anyway, that's medicine. And it's highly revered by the Chinese. It's called a balloon flower. And it comes in white. I think it comes in pink. It comes in purple. And those are seed pods. And you know I got plenty of those, honey. Got them dried out and in the ground already. So that's what we got this morning. I only found like a couple of blossoms. And I didn't want to be greedy. They last a really long time in water as a cut flower. So I'm hoping to have plenty. Look it up. Google it. It's big juju in terms of medicine. So that's it for Sister Sage Foraging again. Talk to you later. Peace and blessings.